Tell us about yourself.
I'm Bob Berlin, DuPage County State's Attorney. I've been a career prosecutor for 33 years now. I began my career in Cook County as an assistant state's attorney. After 13 years, I became the first assistant in Kane County, and after 4 years there, I moved over to the DuPage County State's Attorney's Office. I have spent my entire professional career protecting victims of crime and protecting communities. For me, this is not a job, but this is a passion, and I do it because I believe in the mission, and I believe that what we do really has an impact on communities. I live in DuPage County. My kids went to school in DuPage County. I'm invested in this community, and I believe that everyone has a right to live in safety and feel comfortable and free in their own homes, and should also know that the criminal justice system works for everyone in the community.
What are your goals in the next term?
In my next term as DuPage County State's Attorney, I want to expand on the use of our problem-solving courts, like drug court, veterans court, our first offender drug court, which is focus court, and also our mental health court, to give young offenders who commit crimes, nonviolent offenses, a second chance. Sometimes people do stupid things and they can be rehabilitated. But my goal is also to make sure that we prioritize the prosecution of violent crime. Crimes like carjackings and armed robberies and shootings that truly destroy communities. And we need to put all of our resources into prosecuting those crimes because those crimes have an enormous impact on the community. I also want to make sure that we prioritize protecting children and protecting seniors, our most vulnerable populations. And I will make sure that we devote enough resources to prosecuting those offenders who victimize that segment of the community.
What will be your guiding philosophy?
My guiding philosophy in my next term will be the same as it has always been since I've been a prosecutor. There's two goals that we have. Number one is protecting the community, and number two is defending the rights of crime victims. We protect the community by prosecuting violent criminals and by identifying those criminals or people who've committed nonviolent offenses who can be rehabilitated, who we can put on a restorative justice track. And we defend the rights of crime victims by making sure their constitutional rights are protected, that they get what we call Cadillac treatment, and that they are served to the fullest extent by the criminal justice system.
How can the justice system work for everyone?
It's important that we make decisions based on the facts and the law, and that we are transparent about what we do in the office, and that we are held accountable as prosecutors for what we do. There can be no outside influences on how decisions are made in the state's attorney's office, and there will not be. Decisions on cases of whether to charge a case or what disposition should be made in a particular case will never be made on the basis of politics or any outside influence. In order for us to be effective, we must have the faith of the community in what we do, and to gain that trust, we have to be transparent and we have to be held accountable.
Please provide a closing statement.
A state's attorney needs to have two characteristics: good judgment and experience. I've been doing this job for 33 years, and in that period, I have gained not only the experience, but the judgment to make tough decisions. I have to decide which defendants we have to prosecute to the fullest extent of the law, and which defendants are better off going into a restorative justice program, a program like drug court or mental health court. Because ultimately, it's about protecting the community and making sure that people are safe. It's about making sure that victims get the best treatment, that we have the best lawyers, and that we protect everyone's rights, including the rights of defendants. I've devoted my entire professional career to being a public servant, and that's what it's all about for me. I do this because it's not just a job, because I'm passionate about protecting the community and protecting victims of crime.